May 2023, I visited Wyreside Fisheries Fox Lake for Dan's birthday social, a session that would change my whole outlook of fishing.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. It's also been a struggle mentally, which is one thing I want to mention. I've found I spend a lot of time looking at how other people are doing, what they're catching all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Loads of people going to places, catching loads of big fish, and they make it look so easy, and the realization is it's not. And to be honest, halfway through this session I was getting really disheartened and thinking, why am I fishing? Why am I doing YouTube? Because I can't catch a fish, and obviously I want to try and create great content for you all to watch, otherwise what's the point in you subscribing to my channel? And yeah, it's a strange mindset. I just getting down and down and down, and then I caught that one fish, which it's not a PB, it's not a massive fish for this lake, but it's a fish, and the change in me when I caught that fish, it was like the whole session's worthwhile. And it's just a fish at the end of the day, and I'm spending 3 days with friends and having a laugh and having a social, and you forget that side because all you're thinking about is I need to catch a fish, when in reality you need to remember everyone around you, and you're privileged to be in this position where you can go out and go fishing and have a good time with your friends, and yeah. So one thing I take away is just enjoy fishing. It's not all about catching loads of big fish. It's not all about trying to be like people on Instagram and social medias and everything else. Just go fishing, enjoy time with your friends, and just embrace it. I think that's it.
It's now 2 years later, and I'm going back.
So this is 26. Yeah. It's absolutely golden.
It's moments like this that make all the hours worthwhile. Welcome to Aquatic College.
Yeah. Lights, camera, action. How good was that?
That'll be
Lights, camera, action. Your top save. Right, you ready? Right, just go around. Tag number out.
They're your first love. He's gonna get peg 8. He's gonna get this.
What are we drawing, numbers or pegs?
You draw numbers first for the order, and then you put your peg next to you.
Just do peg.
Calm, just think.
I want to open it out. Yeah. Can
I open it like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you can share it.
We're not having
Five.
Could be that.
1-6.
Oh, damn, which way is that? Did you not put a line
I'm going to take
it?
6.
Dankeschön.
I get to do my peg last. Hey!
Oh, brilliant.
You got 70.
Oh, nice.
Last night for this, and was like, oh my damn.
Does it count in the march?
Did it beep?
Yeah.
Does it?
Let's have a look at Dan's t-shirt.
Look at that. Slapping
It's a bit, I'm not sure about that picture.
I got slapped in the face by a fish.
Did you? Beautiful.
What picture you want?
5 and 6. Glyn's got 6, and I've got 5.
Have you fished them before?
No, but last time I was here 2 years ago, I was photographing the guy on the end. Every time he caught a fish, I was having to take pictures.
You smash them on that.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that guy's video and see how many wraps it is out to the bar.
Tell
Do you hit the bar from there?
Yeah. Well, which one you got? 5?
I'm on 5.
Yeah, you get the edge of the
Edge of the bar. Beautiful.
Very nice day.
Where are you? What peg have you got? You on here?
I'm a 7. Got one in the margin here.
Right, okay.
One towards that tree at 16 wraps.
Yeah.
And one on the edge of this bar. Where you want to go?
Nice.
16 wraps.
Which one did you catch on?
Can't tell you this, can I?
No, no, it's alright. Don't tell me then. Don't tell me.
It's over there somewhere.
Over there somewhere, where your rods are.
Yeah.
Right. Are we going to get set up then? Let's go. Well, I've just got to my peg. So out the drawer, I have picked peg 5, which last 2 years ago I was in peg 3, where that gentleman is there to the left of the board of the safety ring. But now I've got peg 5. Glyn's got peg 6, which is the hot spot one. 2 years ago I was photographing a guy that kept on catching fish, and I'm quick right next to him, so I'm on peg 5, which gives me a decent amount of water. I've literally just been watching the guy who's done the instructional video on foxes. You can see Glyn just walking across the top there now. So yeah, I've got from the pipe where see where these trees are, where the trees drop off, so I've literally got there across to here, where Glyn is now. You can see Glyn to that tree, so I've literally got out there. I've only got 13 wraps as my maximum, so I'm literally going to chuck it out 13 wraps and see. But that's where the bar is, so I'm just going to do a bit of leading and see. But yeah, Rob, who is over there, he had 2 on zigs off the bar, on the bar, sort of a foot off the bar, and he's literally had 2 carp. Dan, who you saw earlier, whose birthday is, he's there, he's had 1 yesterday, and he won't tell me where, as you saw, but it was out here. So I'm literally straight opposite, so I'm gonna get my gear set up. I'd say the pegs are really nice. I'd say my car's just there, so it's not far to go. Perfect, no barrow needed. So I'm gonna get set up and do a bit of leading to see if we can find that bar, and then I'm gonna start off with a couple of zigs straight out on the bar and see if we can nick one while the weather's nice. It is absolutely stunning, beautiful, and it is only not even 12:30, so fingers crossed we can get into a few. I'm dead optimistic now. I'm glad I didn't get down there, even though we saw a couple of fish down that end. That's where it was quiet last time, and all the fish were all bunched up around here. So once all the angling pressure's in, so every peg apart from 2 is taken. So it's going to get really busy down there. Hopefully the fish push up and we can get a few. So yeah, I'm going to get set up, and next time you see me, I'll be doing some leading. Come on the carp.
So when I talk about leading, it's a method we use to determine what's on the bottom of the lake. Now a wrap can either be 12 foot or 10 foot, depending on the distance between your sticks. I have mine set at 12 foot apart, so when I'm doing 13 wraps, that's 13 times 12 foot, so it works out 156 feet. Now that my braided spod rod is clipped up at 13 wraps, I'll be able to pick a certain point on the horizon, cast out 13 wraps, and I'll drag my grapple lead along the bottom of the lake, and I'll be able to determine what surface I'm fishing on. Now when pulling the lead back across the lake, there'll be different vibrations you feel through the end of your rod. If it's tinging and making a sharp noise, then that's generally gravel or rock. If it's a dull thud and a bit of tension as you're pulling it back, that's generally silt. And sometimes if you're fishing in a weedy lake, the lead will get stuck in the weed and you'll be pulling in bits of weed. That way you can determine what parts of the lake have got what surfaces.
So I've done a bit of lead in there, and from the side of this tree here all the way across to the big tree, which is this one here, so in between there and there, 13 wraps. You can feel the gravel bar going across, so that's where people have been recommending. So I'm going to put a couple of zigs out off the bar. I think it's about 4 or 5 foot deep off the bar, so I'm going to, there's a fish just top there, so I'm going to put a couple of zigs out and one on the bottom, and probably put a 2 foot zig, maybe a 1 foot zig and a 2 foot zig, and see what that does. That'll be the usual black phone top with worms, and we'll see how we get on. So I'm just preparing my right hand rod, which I'm going to send out off the edge of that tree there. So this is my 2 foot zig, and on that zig I have got a worm that's tied into the end of the zig. I've tried it in the margin, so it does pop up. So yeah, that's 2 foot. It's like what I used back at Linear last year. And I'll also make a small PVA mesh bag. Now that's got 3 of the Parker baits floating pellets in, so I tie that in just so when I hit clip it pulls the zig out straight. I'll be dosing it in the monster crab flat spot just to give a bit of attraction. It puts a little slick on the water. I can see where it is visually. So yeah, we'll get that out. 13 wraps on the gravel bar, literally a 2 foot zig. I think the water's about 4 or 5 foot there, so it's going to be halfway in the water column, and we'll see whether that's going to be productive.
That on?
Yeah, that's it. Is it a bottom bait?
No zig.
No?
Nothing.
That was strange, right?
That was a typical zig drop back though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So my third rod, I'm going to use what I used on my last session, which is basically a spinner rig with a pink wafter, and then I have tied in 3 worms to make a Medusa style. And I'm going to use a small PVA mesh bag. Now this has got the Parker Baits OG fruit and nut pellet, so they're like 14 mils, 12 to 14, and then I'm going to add some of the flat spot. So I'm going to get that out, 13 wraps as well, just in between the 2 zig rods, and hopefully we can get something. No, come on. Look who's here. He's literally done a lap.
Oh, been partying.
You've been partying?
Not really, I've been sharing my pellets.
Big Dan's 40th fish. What's it say on the back of yours? There are 3 sizes of fish. A small fish, a medium fish, and the one that got away is always massive. Has he got one over there?
Came off.
Oh, is he on zigs?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that seems to be the thing, zigs. So I'm just doing my third rod with what I was using at Brookside.
Nice.
Medusa. Get that back out. yeah. Hopefully we get one. Can't believe we missed that run on the zig.
It's terrible.
So you've got all 3 yours out?
Yep, all on the bottom now.
All on the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll get this rod out and then we'll go over to Glenn's swim and we'll see, you can point out where they are. Is that alright?
Yeah, fine, yeah.
Yeah?
We'll do that.
We'll get this out.
I'm starving. What time does dinner come?
I don't know. There's 3 fish just spooked down there.
Is it?
3 at the same time.
Go between the pegs.
Where he's spotting to, he spotted and 3 fish jumped out.
So speaking of spotting, I'll tell you what I've got in my spot mix. So I've got a load of worms. I've got round about 1 kilogram. I've also got some of the parker baits, particle, hemp and maize. I've also got a range of the parker baits pellets. I've got the mini micro pellets. I've also got the OG fish, as well as the OG fruit and nut pellet. I'm going to add some of the OG fish shelf life boilies. These are 14 mils. I'm going to put whole and some chopped. And I'm going to add some of the pink rock salt. I've got some hot chili sauce. And I'm going to combine that with some of the flat spots, which you saw earlier. So I'm going to mix all those together. Add a few handfuls of the worms into the mix. And then give it a really good stir. So that gives me a really thick, strong smelling mix. It should be able to hold together by the time it gets to the bottom. Obviously I'm only in about 4 or 5 foot of water. There'll be particle left in the water column, but mainly on the bottom. If you want to check out Parker Baits, I'll leave a link in the description. I really do recommend it. And if you use code aquatic at the checkout, you'll save 10% off your first purchase.
We'll go over to Glenn's peg. So this is peg 6. Which is a really nice peg, but a bit wider. So this is peg 6. And this is Glenn's. He's got his usual little mascot there with a really nice pin badge on that. Look at that nice pin badge. That's really nice, that. Don't know what channel that is, but I think it's a really good one if you want to like and subscribe.
It's alright.
Oh, there he is. We're just admiring your new fishing gear. So, are you allowed to name how much they cost?
No.
No.
I don't care.
So he literally got them free with him being the BFG. He got loads of free equipment. It's amazing what they do on Temu nowadays. So he's got a nice solar, look at this, rod pod. I have to get these myself. This is the solar black aluminium. And then these are Beziers. Look at them. Is your reels, oh, he's got 2, look at this, he's got 2 right, and then he's got 1 sticking up. That's going to kill me. We won't look at that though. And the line lay, he's got 2 up, 1 down. And what bobbins are these?
Real Kings.
Real Kings bobbins. Nice graphite to match his rods. And your rods are Harrison's. 12 foot. 3.6, did you say?
Yeah.
And then obviously he has his usual Delkims, which I'm tempted to get next. And he's got his 3 rods out. And where are your spots, Glenn?
Get your finger out.
Get my finger out, okay. Right.
This tree here.
Yeah.
And then between these two trees and the reeds here.
Yeah.
And then one off this tree just here. Yeah. See
Right,
that?
okay, yeah. Nice. And what baits are you using?
We're on pineapple lafters.
Pineapple lafters. Nice. This is a nice little corner, this. Been filming a woodpecker up here, which was nice. But yeah, are you confident?
More confident now. Spent some time.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's been going around and checking out the spots around the bank and then baiting it up. So it's quite cold, I think now. Do you think it's warm?
Yeah, I'll put my pants back on.
Gonna put your pants back on? Yeah, you gotta put your pants back on when you're filming. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get some. This is the famous peg 6. Obviously I'm on peg 5 down there, and then we have Dee and Dan and everyone else all the way down this bank, and then we've got, is it Lawrence? Lawrence and James behind me down there. So yeah, hopefully we get some today. But that's Glenn's peg, and fingers crossed it's really productive. Come on the carp.
As we settled down for the evening, we had a go on Glenn's float rod to see what small fish were in the margin. We caught quite a few small perch and roach, and then Glenn got this absolutely massive perch. As always, he lives up to his name of Big Fish Glenn.
Well, good evening. It's now dark. It's just after 9 o'clock. Yeah. This day's gone on absolutely rapid, so I've not really done much filming. I've just been chilling out with Glenn and just chatting, and there's nothing much gone on. There's been a couple of beeps on the rods, but I had one run on the right hand rod earlier, but that shook into nothing on the zig. So yeah, I've kept my 2 outside rods out on zigs, and my left hand rod I've got on the bottom bait, which is the Magic Bean top with worms. So I've got all them out at 13 wraps, which is on the gravel bar, and yeah, there's not much to report. Its temperature has dropped, as you can see. I've got my warm clothes on now. The temperature has dropped a bit, and there's only 2 fish that have come out. I think there's a guy halfway down had a 15-pounder, and then it looked like Dan had one as well, which I don't know how big it was. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to wind down. Even though it's only 9 o'clock, I'm absolutely shattered. It's been a long week. Glenn's gotten to wind down as well, and fingers crossed we can get one in the night. As I say, we've not seen many jump up this end. There was a couple down towards the narrow bit, but nothing at this end. But yeah, fingers crossed we can get one in the night, and if not, I'll have to reassess it in the morning. I've only chucked out a few spods, about 3 or 4 spods, which is over my left hand rods, because they're both a couple of feet from each other, one on a zig and one on the bottom. So that's a bit concentrated. The right hand one I've just left open on the zig, and that's one that had the run on earlier, so I didn't really want to move it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes on tonight, and then first thing in the morning, based upon any bites through the night, we can reassess it in the morning, see if we need to change any to bottom baits and either spot a bit more or find some other spots. And yeah, that's it. So sorry for the lack of footage. I'll do more footage in the morning and more in depth, but as anyone knows that comes to a venue, by the time you've been social and set up all your gear, and on the first day, literally the day's over before you know it. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the night with the fish, but if not, I'll see you in the morning. I'm in on the zig.
left hand rod. So nervous. Out of nowhere. So nervous. Oh, double filmed. It's not that big. It's not that big, is it? Common as well. Well, 9 o'clock, and I've not had much sleep last night because the rods were all going off, beeping off. The two left hand rods, the one with the zig and the one with the bottom bait. It's all night long, so I've hardly slept. 9 o'clock this morning I was absolutely out for the count, and my left hand rod zoomed off, which had the 3-foot zig, and yeah, I've caught a carp. Thanks to Glyn, by the way. He is doing his rods over there, but thanks to Glyn for helping me net it and do a bit of filming because I was all over the place. And yeah, I've caught a common carp. Don't stop moving. So this is 18.5 pounds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. This is 18.5 pounds. Absolutely stunning common. Doesn't work to there. Come on. Obviously, come on, keep still, keep still. Obviously, it's not a PB. My PB is £20, 1 ounce. But yeah, 18.5 on a zig. I'll take it. And my rod's back out there, and hopefully I can get some more. But yeah, absolutely made up with that. Get it.
Well, that disappeared quick.
Anyway, cheers, Dan. Happy birthday.
Cheers, Dan.
Cheers,
Cheers, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Happy birthday to you.
40-year-old bastard!
Yay!
Just that again.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Yeah? Or a bit too far?
The fish that jumped was about an extra 2 rod lengths to the left. But that's a good spot there. At least you know where to bait up in front of those reeds. Oh, he's reeling it in.
I'm just tightening
Oh, that's alright then. Oh yeah, we're... what's that? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, we've come back from the pub where we've had a couple of drinks, basically to celebrate Dan's 40th. So we had a nice cake, so we've had a couple of drinks, bit of food. So back on our swim, so Glyn is in the background there, you can see him there. He's literally redoing his rigs out across this bank here. I'm about to do mine, so I am this way. So I'm aiming out towards those trees there, those big bank of trees, those, you can see those there, so I'm literally either side of those. And yeah, fingers crossed we can get you on the night. I say I'd really like to get a PB. I'd really like Glyn to catch, because Glyn's not caught any yet, so I'd like him to catch one, that'd make the video. And
One rat?
so yeah, hopefully we can get you something. So I'm going to get my rods back out. I'm going to keep 2 on zigs and put the other one on the bottom bait. I did spod some mix out beforehand, so there should be spod mix already out there at 13 wraps. So I'm going to get all the rods back out now and have a chill, and hopefully we can get you on the night. It looks like it might rain a bit. Fingers crossed it stays dry, and they'll either bring you a carp, Glyn will bring you a carp, or I'll bring you some wildlife or some sort of other footage. I'll see you in a bit.
I'll be back shortly.
No worries. I might have my rods out by then. Look at that.
Put one right on it.
Came out the water. Look, that's where my left-hand rod is. That's where my left-hand rod is. My left-hand rod's on there.
No,
Go.
Chance. No chance. Your missus could never snap my rod, Lawrence.
Right, I think the burgers are done.
Wait, what's your left? Yeah!
Oi!
Go on, Jenny!
Well, after the barbecue and the casting competition done, it was time to chill out. This is one of my favourite times of the day, to chill out watching the sunset, watching the water, and seeing if there's any carp showing.
Apparently Glyn's in. No way, no way.
Don't know what it is. Seems only dead small. Better not be a bream, Brian.
What? Might be just swimming towards you. Might be a 5 pounder.
bastard, it came off. Oh.
Damn it. Oh, Glenn.
Bomb frizzle.
It was swimming towards you, was it?
Yeah, didn't feel like anything decent.
No. Fish though, innit?
Yeah.
You have to get your rod back out. Well, I've just been told the news I've been waiting for all day. He's got one. Bloody hell. Bright lights.
What's that, mate?
Bright lights.
Sorry, buddy. Right in the eyes.
Oh. Ah. Ooh, nice. What are you saying?
22.
22? 22? What rod was that? Middle?
Middle rod.
The one that was slack? Wow. Is that what a fish looks like?
Yeah,
oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Wow.
Um,
If I lift it, he's pulling it out for us, mate.
of course I will. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Good timing. Put a bit there for the timing. Wow, Glenn.
What do you reckon?
I reckon 21.10.
Need to zip this up.
Oh wow. Is that zeroed?
No.
You muppet.
But
How much is the sling weigh?
not much. What's that, 25?
25, dead on. Need to weigh the sling.
That's only £1. Shame that would have been a PB. For a mirror comment.
What's your
25.
25 for a common?
Yeah.
Are we going to measure the sling? Or is it a pound?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do it on.
Someone's going to get me camera. I'm going to get me camera.
Alright,
I'll go get big camera. 5 to midnight? Oh. Do you mean is that all? You just woke me up for this.
It's a nice fish. It's worth waking up for.
Oh, I can't see it. It's on the camera. I'm crap at this filmography test. I don't know why I've got a YouTube channel.
Because you'll love it.
Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're back.
We're recording.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, my battery died. So it is 5 to midnight and Glenn's, which rod?
Middle rod.
Middle rod's finally got off and he's got an absolutely cracking carp and it was 25?
£25.
£25 exactly. Beautiful common and that's, it's not a PB is it? What's your PB? 26?
No, it's equal me PB for
It's
a
equalled
comment.
it, nice. So that's 2 buckets we owe you.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, up a bit more because the fin's down, that's it, there we go. £25, we'll get a quick picture. That's absolutely cracking, that's made it.
Nice one, buddy.
I'm proper chuffed. Quick picture, just hold it for another 5 minutes.
Here we go again.
You miss these days, haven't you? So I can get a decent picture.
Go on, fish, you can get out of there. Surely. Up a bit. No.
He milks this bit every time.
Go on, fish.
He proper milks it.
It can go, it just won't go. There you go.
The water was nice and clear a minute ago. It's like pea soup now. There we go.
Fish.
Nice fish that, Glenn.
It's coming back.
It's coming back in the net. That doesn't count as a double capture, you know that, don't you?
Going for yours. It's a bit of a show off that one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a slow flyby.
Milking it.
On the telly, Mum.
And it's gone. Well, Glenn, I can honestly say that's made my session. That you've caught. That's absolutely cracking. I'm in. 3 in the morning, no way, no way. RJ said to me I'd get a bite at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's right. Well, unfortunately it's now 20 past and that fish is caught in a snag. I've been up on the roadside to try and to get a better angle, that's what they said on the video, but nothing. So I've loosened it a little bit, so there's a little bit of play with it, and I've put it back in the rest. There's nothing I can do until morning, but hopefully it comes out and runs again and I can try again. But yeah, RJ's prediction was right, 3 in the morning, but it looks like I've lost it. Damn it. Oh, fish jumping out there. Good morning. Not the night that I wanted. Before I got here I spoke to mate RJ. Now RJ predicted when I was at Brookside I'd catch a fish at 2 o'clock in the morning. He was right. I caught that that common carp, and he predicted on this session that I'd catch a fish at 3 o'clock in the morning. And standard, my rod went off, my right hand zig rod. It went off at 3 minutes to 3 this morning. Now before I got my rods in, when I did my leading to find the bar, which is 13 wraps out, there was a snag directly in the middle and I got my lead caught twice. So I've made sure I've kept my rods splayed out. As you probably see in the lines, they're not going straight into the middle or either side of that snag. By the time I got to my zig rod on the right, it had literally gone into that snag, and for 20 minutes I was trying to free it up. As you saw in the footage, I literally, they say go up a height, so I went up onto the road bank, which is high up behind me, to try and get a higher angle, to try and loosen it, and literally nothing. So I tried for 20 minutes, couldn't do anything, so I put it back on the rod rest. I made my line slack, not too slack but a little bit slack, so there's a bit of give, and it did do a couple of beeps initially, and then I woke up at 5 o'clock to first light, and then I tried again
couldn't put any more bend in my rod, so I had to pull my line straight, and unfortunately the zig line snapped. So there was no fish pulling at all, so it must have been just caught up purely in the snag, and unfortunately I've lost that fish. So I've changed my rod over to the left hand side of my peg now, so I'm casting to the left rather than where that snag is, because I do not trust that snag at all. It's now 8 o'clock. I'm going to do the slow pack down after my breakfast because I need to be off at 12. I don't think Glyn caught any more after that 25 pounder he caught last night. I'll catch up with him in a bit, but yeah, not the night I wanted. RJ was right, 3 o'clock as per usual, so we'll get his nomination for the next one. I'll make sure I mention it in the beginning of the video. Oh, that was my bottom bait rod. But yeah, well done RJ for guessing right. Unfortunately there wasn't a fish there, but I've got a couple of hours left. As you see, there's still fish in the area, so I had a beep on my rod, and fingers crossed I can bring you a last minute fish. But I've caught a fish here, which was the main thing. We've had a great time with Dee and Dan and Glyn and everyone else. Met some nice people, had a great time, and caught a fish. So yeah, but hopefully I can bring you one more, so you'll either see me with a fish or you'll see me with Rob's outro. Now Rob said he wants to do the outro. A lot of people here didn't want to be on camera, hence why I've not really filmed many people like face to face. I've done bits of b-roll and stuff, but Rob is determined to do the outro. He did the outro on my first visit to Wyreside, and he said he wants to do one today, so we'll catch up with it a bit and he can do the outro. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm gutted about that fish last night, but that's fishing for you, and hopefully we can bring you on in the next few hours.
Eh? I've just knocked it off. Oh, don't wipe them all out.
Someone else's line.
Oh.
Shit.
Go on, Teddy.
Nuisance is getting in.
I can zoom in a bit. That's it.
I can zoom in.
Breathing.
Belly's in.
I've got
2, 1.
Wanker.
Perfect. Right, sit. No.
We don't. Happy birthday, Dan.
Happy birthday, Danny.
Yeah, it was good, mate. Happy birthday, Dan.
Cheers, everyone. Appreciated it.
Thanks for coming, Brian.
Isn't
See you on the video.
See you soon. Yeah, see you soon.
Good luck with your channel and
it?
all
I
that.
said, like,
I need it.
camera.
Like and subscribe, you're not going to bet.
Oh, let me do it again.
Do you want to do the outro as well?
Yeah, what do you say? Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you ready?
Go, you can do it as well, Rob. Go on. We can do it together.
We're going to run up there.
Yeah, go.
Thanks for watching
Subscribe.
and like, and we'll see you next time on the bank.
Peace out.
Don't put that on YouTube, I'll get the win. Now it's definitely got to cheap.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Oh yeah.